Hello, my fellow guardians! This is Mloentje, and welcome back to Destiny 2 here in Season of the Wish. It's week 6, and Riven has summoned us yet again for what I think is the final steps. Like, we are on 42 out of 55. So 13 steps in one episode. Might be a little bit too much. Yeah, the final egg has been located, but it cannot be reached without preparation. So Riven visited it. Let's see what she has to say. And if this is indeed the last week of the story quest.
The Techians have determined the trajectory of my final egg. It won't be within our reach for some time. A fortunate delay, according to Petra. She and the Techians have a plan. Guardians complain of the nature of Ahamkara, that we hoard secrets like you hoard weapons. Then you understand us. Why demand a river flow uphill? We all have our settled natures. This is an Ahamkara's. Once, it was Queen Mara's. She's been working to change herself, altering the river's course. I'm forced to trust this new Mara, despite what I am. As are you, despite what you are. You and I will see where the river flows.
Okay. Now, I guess we have no other choice. Speak with Crow in the helm. Okay, that is something I can do. That is something over here. So maybe Crow has some insight on what Mara is actually scheming. It's the brother, so might actually make sense that he has some insider information for us. Crow, Mr. Freelance.
Guardian, good work out there.
Thank you. Can we get the approach button? Yeah, there
Guardian,
we go.
I'm glad you're here. I've been thinking about what Riven said. If we have to pin all our hopes on a single person, there's one obvious choice.
You.
But I think I have a better idea. Now hear me out. If you go through the portal, there's no way we can send anyone in after you. You'd be out there on your own. But Mara and I share a bond. Even across the Ascendant Plane, I can always sense where she is. And the same goes for her. So, let me do it.
See, I was
if I go
right.
through the portal, Mara can use our connection to guide everyone through to, well, wherever I end up. I plant the beacon, and you come and kick the door down. Please, Guardian, I have to believe I was reforged in the light for a purpose. I can do this. We can do this.
But he's rather certain.
I just have to tell Mara.
He's not certain about that fact. He's really not feeling that. But yeah, we can do this. He's firmly saying this. Let's see what Mara thinks of this. Speak with Petra at the Holoprojector. Oh, Petra's not gonna like this either. Don't they share a bond or something like that? Like Petra and the Crow? Or used to share a bond, but now she's not really that certain anymore? Let's see.
The final egg lies in the heart of the confluence, where the Queen's throne sits in the Dreaming City. It's hidden in a far corner, inaccessible except through the dormant Oracle engine. Reactivating the engine would be trivial, if not for the Vex. We've been spending our focus on claiming eggs, while the Soul Divisive encircles our walls. Another threat to this system, and it's the Reef and its people that pay for it once again. War always comes with a cost, but every day seems to bring a new one. There's never time to rebuild. When this is done, if we're still standing, The reef and its people come first for me. I hope I'll have your support in that.
Yes.
Locate the Vex oracles preventing us from accessing the Oracle engine. Destroy them. Then we can get on with this bargain. The witness lies just beyond our reach.
Okay, so it had nothing to do with Crow's choice. Okay, so she's bringing her own steps in. Defeat combatants and destroy Vex oracles in the spines of Keres, Harbinger, Seclude, and Garden of Esila. So these are, I presume, 3 locations in the Dreaming City in the open worlds. Let's quickly check Dreaming City. So yeah, we are getting 3 markers on the map. Wishing all the best. 1 marker over here. We're getting a marker over here. And we are getting a marker over here. So yeah, let's set on out and see where we can find these enemies in these specific areas. Okay, so for the first group of enemies, we're going... not really sure what this is called, though. There's no name location here. So we're gonna have to see, but basically you go in here, and then you follow the pathway along the side here. This is basically the pathway you had to take last week, I think, for the quest as well. Oh, there we go. Now we are tracking the quest. You should be able to see it. Yeah, perfect. So now we can actually see which enemies we are beating where. This should be in the right location. Really? Oh, it's that dude over there. And let's see. Prismatic telemetry. And this is the spines of Keres. So defeat combatants, destroy Vex oracles in the spine of Keres. 2%, so we pick up 1 more. That's 3%. 4, 5 is gonna be 5%. Come on, go away. Yeah. So we basically need to defeat enemies and they pop off these items that drop on the floor, and once the items you pick up, well, 1 item is 1, so I presume if you defeat higher tiered enemies, they're gonna drop more than 1. I would think that's how it works. Let's check this out. I have no idea how I need to reverse this. The seams between realities grow weaker. Wasn't that the message we had last week as well?
This is the entrance to the Queen's court. She walks between worlds, fighting a battle we are yet to see. I pray she will return one day.
Okay. Present a gift. Alright. So mysterious cat you can find here. You lack an offering. Seems we got some objects here. Prismatic telemetry 25. Okay, so that's gonna speed up things a lot. Okay, so that's 25. Yeah, 68%. Okay. So there are certain things flying around here that we actually need to pay attention to. See, there's 1 more over there apparently. Okay, that's gonna speed things up a lot if we can just find these. 25. So we're now at 93%. Okay. That is a lot more interesting already. Can we find 1 more? Well, if we make our way back, other mobs should have spawned already. So that just means that... Oh, no, there's 1 more over there. There we go. Spine of Keres restored. So, yeah, let's move to... We're gonna fast travel. That is just the easiest way. And then we're gonna move to, let's see... Let's go downstairs here. This is the Garden of Esila, which we also need to do. Yeah, Garden of Esila is the one downstairs here. And there should be a lot of mobs here, but let's see if we can find those other markers as well that we just found in the other zone. Are not really looking like anything. And they are dropping it, so 2. This one only dropped 1. This one only dropped 1. And this one dropped 2. So yeah, some dropped 2, some dropped 1. And it's not like they kind of need to differ. And we do have these markers over here as well. There we go. So that's gonna make it a lot easier. That was 1. See, I feel like he's gonna drop a lot. He's dropping nothing. Let's blow them up. It's at least 7 in one location. That's nice. Got another one over there. And it seems we are getting multiple spawns here, making it really easy to farm them up. That's good. Enemy behind me? Where is it? Oh, look at that. What are we at? 80, 84? I think 84. Yeah, 84. And let's quickly check if we can see one more or not. Just to clear out the entire place, right? I think we're already done. I want to make sure. It doesn't look like I can see any more. It doesn't look like it. Do we have... Yeah, it is complete. So actually just a run through actually completes it. And then we have one more place. Harbinger's Seclude restored. And that is going to be up top here, which we can enter through here. Alright, so let's enter. See where exactly it is we need to go. It's gonna be in the back somewhere. Yeah, so we're just gonna need to run to the back of this place. Presume there's gonna be a couple people spawning up. Gotta love the music though. It's so good. Found myself just standing still a second ago, just listening. And it's good. Here we go. Harbinger's clues. Already got a couple guys popping up. And they are dropping what I need. Yeah, perfect. Let's check out if we can find these nodes here as well. Presume you would see at least 1 or 2 over here, right? Yeah, look at that. So at least 1 here over the edge. Then nothing really that I see right now. Nice, nice. Oh, right in the middle here. Yeah, you can't miss this one. There we go. That makes it... How much? Go heavy. Wipe their asses. There we go. And should be close. 90 plus percent. 95. Here we go. That makes it 97. Is there one more that we can locate from outside here? I don't see any. The outside here. Maybe like I said, there is an... Oh, here, right next. Holy crap. Here it is. There we go. Unstable charge of light. Complete blind well runs in the Dreaming City. Higher tier completion rewards additional progress. We did this quest already before, guys. The blind wells are tier 1, 2, and 3. Tier 3 gives you 45%, if I remember correctly. So you basically need to do 2 tier 3s. Let's go see if we can... Do we have the resources for a tier 3? Inventory? Charge flight tier 2, tier 3. Yeah, okay. So we can do a blind will tier 3 and check out exactly how much it gives. And there we go. Wishing all the best. 2 runs on tier 3. Easy GG. Done. And it seems we gonna need to talk to Amara. So let's head on out. Can I get to the map? Spies of Keres visit Mara's throne. Oh, so it's not to the helm that we need to go. Okay, so it's actually in the Dreaming City that we need to be. Okay, let's fast travel. Let's go check out our throne. Okay. Where we found the kitty cat. Present offering. You lack an offering. Present offering? Okay, so approach.
Queen Mara is gone. We do not know when she will return, nor the dangers she faces. We will stand vigil here until we have news.
Really? Well, I guess I will just go in. Holy crap. Oh, look at this. Oh, that is cool. That is cool. No idea what this is. There's a loot chest here. Apparently we need to go up. You lack an offering. Interact.
How long has it been since I last set foot within these halls? An isolated throne, overlooking an endless cosmic expanse. A symbol of who I once was. Distant, detached, inscrutable. But as my brother has changed, so too have I. No longer do I sow solitude and reap remorse. I choose, instead, to trust. I have no further need for this chamber, but with the Oracle engine restored, we can reach the heart of the confluence and the final egg. Return for now. When the time comes, we will complete our bargain and trust Riven to keep her word.
Okay, so I think this is gonna be it for today. We don't actually lack an offering. I don't think we actually can we sit on this? I don't think we can. I don't think we actually complete the 48 out of 55. Crow has a plan. Visit the home to hear what Mara and Osiris have to say about that.
Why is your first inclination ever to charge headlong into danger?
Because you're always keeping an eye on me.
You have fallen from my sight before. I may lose you.
It is impossible to know the probability of success. But,
Don't give me that. This is exactly like something you do.
yes. Queen Mara.
You are not sending him, Osiris.
No, of course. But, if he were to reach the other side, your connection, like the Traveler in the Veil, was forged in a collision of light and dark. It is a tangible thing.
We do not know that it would remain so. Whoever goes, more than likely goes alone.
Our problem has always been focused. By aligning your and Crow's connection with the Veil. Entangled on either side of the Traveler, I believe I can forge a bridge between you. One we could all traverse safely.
I'd be a flare in the darkness for Osiris. Then we call in the cavalry. You could find me in the storm, sister. Tell them where to go.
Do you know what you are asking?
the Guardian would be but a step behind him.
I cannot keep you from your purpose. I cannot control this. And so, I put my trust in you. All of you. You will return to me.
Let's get to work.
Ooh, are we gonna do that today?
We compensate for the quantum.
You won't be but a step behind him, will you? Take care of him.
It kind of feels like we're gonna give somebody up. New step. Speak to Riven. Riven? Probably already knows.
The Queen and her brother, they impressed me. I appreciated their natures, Mara's skill in crafting wishes, her self-controlled cleverness. Uldren's ambition, his endless struggle for a greater prize to lay at his sister's feet. Now they have reached beyond their original natures, all for the greater good. Altruism. It's too rich for my blood, too risky. Such vulnerability, and for what payoff?
My trust.
Still, the altruists can be even more dangerous to their enemies than the ambitious. If self-preservation isn't a concern, what can stop you? If you can't be predicted, how can you be countered? Dangerous. But that danger can be compelling. Don't you find?
You're talking about me. I'm constantly doing these things, so... yeah, it is compelling. And we get this one, new step. Marasaf will call upon you once the Techians have calculated the location of another Ahamkara egg. Until then, continue to defend Riven's lair against trespassers. So yeah, seems the quest is gonna continue next week for week 7. We are right now on step 50 out of 55. So next week we are gonna go over 3 steps, I wouldn't say. But we, as always, have something more to do, guys, and that is listen into a conversation before we end up this episode. Interact.
Are you sure you want this?
Osiris thinks it's the best shot we've got.
You didn't answer my question.
I don't know. I've been trying to find what I want my whole life, even as Uldren. I used to think the Traveler gave me purpose. Uldren thought his came from you.
I never meant to twist you so, only to keep you safe. My protection turned malignant. For that, I am sorry.
It wasn't just you. Uldren heard your heartbeat and chose to make that his core. He mistook impulse for meaning. I won't. So, I guess it's not that I want this. I need it. I believe in it. And even if I don't make it, everyone else just might.
I sacrificed you before to preserve a chance for a future. I can't do that again.
I'll be fine, as long as you and I stick together. Remember, Rega?
Still subsisting off stories of hope and bravery. I have missed you.
I guess I always have been one to fill my head with nonsense, right?
Your hope is not nonsense. It is a vital line of sustenance. One I have learned through our people. Fill your heart with it, and I will keep you in mine until you return to me.
I will.
Go then. Find purpose of your own, and not one of mine or anyone else's making.
Thank you, sister. you'll see me again. And this time, I'll remember you.
These feel like the last words. Holy crap. Is this gonna be like goodbye to Aldrin Sov? Is this gonna be a goodbye to Crow? Is he gonna step forward and we're not gonna be able to follow him directly? Because from what I could tell, guys, the next season is pretty long away. First they said March, so this season would be lasting like 7 months in total instead of like 3 or 4 months that they usually do. Now they're talking about 2025. Like, I'm hearing some weird rumors. Are we gonna get multiple seasons this year before we actually go to the next big expansion? I have no idea what's coming up next, but I do know one thing. Next week we are gonna be back here to see how this story for this season of The Wish actually ends. For now, I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. It was pretty interesting. It was full of conversations. It was kind of like last week we kind of learned how we're gonna do it, but we didn't really had like everything dotted out. Like all the dots were on the eyes and on the back of the line of, I don't know how the saying goes. But this week it seems like we dotted all the I's. It's just that we're missing that one egg before we can actually get that wish from Riven, right? So, like I said, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you want to see more of my quest progression here in Destiny 2 or any other game that I might be playing on my channel, guys, just hit that subscribe button. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode. Happy New Year, by the way. Give you all the best wishes for 2024. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.